Hello, it's Miss Gretchen here. Welcome to my studio. Today we're going to look at 77, 78, and 79 in essential elements. Today we need to learn something new. This right here is a half note. The only difference between a half note and a quarter note in how they look is that a quarter note is all black and a half note isn't filled in. So it'll usually appear to be white. The half note gets 2 beats. I know that sounds kind of funny for its name, but so if I'm counting for a half note, we get 1 and 2 and. They're quite long. They're 2 whole beats. There also is a matching thing, this guy, which is a little square sitting on a line, and that's a half rest. So that's 2 beats of silence. So let's look at 77 down here and see how this is going to work. So first measure, piece of cake. You've done lots of stuff like this already. It's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The second measure though, I'm only going to clap on 1 and 3. So that's the only times my bow is going to change. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Clap this whole line with me. 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 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 3 and 4 and. Nothing on 3 and 4 and. These notes are going to be quite long. So you're going to have to may have to slow your bow down so you don't run out of bow. The deal is if you run out of bow, you have to stop and keep counting. You can't just go on to the next note. Otherwise, you'd never be able to do it with a group. So on an open string, let's try playing this. Pick whatever string you'd like. I'm going to choose the D string. 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 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 3 and 4 and. Nice. So I'll bet that you have to slow your bow down quite a bit. If you're running out of bow, then you have to move your bow a little bit slower on those notes. So let's take a look here at 78. 78 is the same rhythm as 77 was. Take a look at the notes. So all we need is an open, a 1, and a 3. Okay, let's try this. Or you can listen and then go back and try it again in a few minutes. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So those half notes are really long, yeah? So go ahead and go back and figure out what the notes are if you didn't have them the first time, and then you go back and play it with me. Now let's go look at 79. 79 is the same rhythm again. Look at the notes. If you look at each of those notes, that should look familiar. That's our old favorite D scale going downward. So it starts with a 4 on the A string and then goes down to an open D. For each note of the scale, you either get 2 quarter notes or a half note. Let's play it. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 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 3 and 4 and. So give that one a try again. Have fun with all of these songs.